let me know. Hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on? Daniel, the Digital Rainmaker, coming at you live today from Miami, Florida. We're going to be talking today a little bit about a commercial roofer that's in Wisconsin. No YouTube live. It's going to take a minute. Just bear with me. You got to make sure you refresh a couple of times, all right? You got to make sure you refresh on the channel and then see if it comes up on the side. Because it's telling me we're playing live. And if you can go to the YouTube, log in as contractor SEO for me. And guys, thank you so much for hanging in there. We're going to be showing and sharing some information that's going to really help you out, take your business to the next level. Someone's asking a question right now saying, how do I do the keyword research? Keyword research goes at different layers, guys. You have the broad search terms that people are looking for, the big terms people are looking for. Log in as a contractor SEO. Log in as a contractor SEO, and on the left hand side you're gonna see stream. Once you log in as contractor SEO on YouTube, you see it right there. Okay, you see my channel. Click on my channel. Click on my channel on the left, right there. Yep. Wait a second. Click on your name. Click on your name. No. Give me a second. All right, guys, just stand by for a second. Stand by for a second. I'll be right back. Okay. Apparently, we've been live, and as you can see, we're doing this raw and real right here from Miami, Florida. Hey guys, if you can see my screen, I'm going to be sharing some real hot information. I was talking about someone asking about keyword research. What should I be doing for my business if I want to start making more money? And this is the thing, you got to target buyer keywords. So there's a lot of keywords that people are going to be looking for that are going to trigger an action. That's what you want to be targeting, especially when it's a location-based keyword. Let me just give you an example. Someone was telling me, hey, look, I am targeting cleaning services in my area. So there's two layers that you have to look at it. You have your local listings, the Google local listings, and then you have your organic search results. Got to make sure if you're doing the cleaning services deal, got to make sure that whatever geographical area you're targeting, you optimize your local listing so that it does reflect that area, so that you're standing out on the map section. And then for your organic page, you want to make sure you put your zip code, your area, you geotag your website the proper way so you're ranking higher. So now that's going to take care of that one keyword. What most of you guys are doing is that you're bypassing the location optimization process and you're targeting the big broad keyword, a national keyword, and that's why your website never sees the light of the day on the Google SERPs. You never see the first page of Google going broad for a national term. It's that doable, is that possible? Absolutely, but you want to make sure you're targeting your local searchers. All right, I am going to be talking a little bit about, what's the name of the gentleman that you saw on Facebook that we're going to be talking, Seamless Roofs? Warren, this video is for you, Warren. And if you're watching this video live stream, we are posting the link to the YouTube live so that you can see the screen, Warren. What you're going to be seeing on the screen right now is your website. I like the fact that you are showing exactly the type of work that you're doing right off the get-go. You have the lead generating page. Let me see. As you can see, the website is not responsive. This website should be shrinking as I'm shrinking the screen. Why does that matter? It's because it's become a ranking factor. Mobile ready websites are mobile first optimization. Google has split up their search results to where mobile first is actually coming up on the SERPs. And some people are asking, man, I used to have a website that used to show up on Google and now it disappeared all of a sudden, or it went from being number one to the bottom of the first page of Google. And that's because Google is giving priority to those guys who are optimizing for a good organic presence, for a good mobile presence. So with that being said, I'm looking at this. Looks like you're doing commercial roofs here in the area, metal restoration, spray. Okay, you have multiple services here, and I'm just trying to see what else we can highlight here for you. Okay, as I can see, you're in Wisconsin, the Wisconsin area. If I go to the Google Keyword Planner, not Google Keyword Planner, there are 210 people, individuals, unique searches looking for a, let me zoom in here, looking for a roofing companies in your area, 210. 70 individuals looking for a commercial roofing, 70 individuals each and every single month, and then you have 20 looking for industrial roofing coming at you. So what we're going to be doing is taking the commercial roofing and then typing that in Wisconsin, putting that geo modifier with Wisconsin, commercial roofing Wisconsin, because that's the geomodifier. As I can see here, I'm looking for your website, nowhere to be found, and you may be asking yourself, man, how come I'm not generating leads off of my website? And the bottom line is that even if you're doing Google AdWords, let me tell you, Google AdWords is going to work for you only to a certain degree, small degree, especially if you're targeting individuals with this type of website. What you have to have is a high converting landing page that the only focus is to do what you're seeing right here. Is grab that information, provide information relevance to the commercial roofing, but most importantly, convert that click into client. Where as organic, you can certainly have your website, your maps listing, you can have your business. Remember, we're talking about the organic maps result, the maps listing. What you can do is grab what Google gives you already, your local Google My Business Maps listing, optimize it, claim it, optimize it. Make sure you fill it all out. And by the way, we're giving one of those away. So if you have not yet done it for yourself and you want to get yourself right here on the maps area of Google SERPs, we'll definitely get that optimized for you. Obviously, that's not going to include our month-to-month SEO services, but it's going to put you in the right path. It's definitely going to put you ahead of the game, and we're going to tell you exactly what to do, or we can do it for you. All right, so what we're going to be doing here, looking at the map section, make sure you claim it, you optimize your listing, and then you have to also look at any images that are going to be put into your listing. So for example, we click here. The moment I click on this thing, you see how Google gives me a couple of images. I want to put images that are geotagged to that area, to that whole Wisconsin area. If it's a special zip code, it's got to be geotagged to that area, because Google is starting to say, okay, these guys are servicing this area. The next step to show up here on the local map section is to make sure that you have your citations, meaning whatever local business listings such as manta.com, tripleb.org, yellowpages.com, yelp.com, all of those places have to be optimized in the exact same order that I prescribed earlier, because the more of those that you have very consistently in a geographical area, the better your relevance is going to come out. And as you can see, these guys with the bigger red dots, they're doing one of those things really good. Okay, once we go down to the organic results, and what was his name again? Warren. Once we go down here, the next step we got to look at is looking at the on-page SEO, looking at your website on-page SEO, because I've been talking a lot about this. It can take anywhere between 20 to 40% of the SEO work. If you have a site with a good reputation and you've done some really solid SEO and sent some powerful links, authoritative links, you're in tripleb.org, you have a lot of relevance, your site is structured properly, but your own page is off, you're probably going to be stuck always at the bottom of the first page or in the second page of Google. So with that being said, let me take you right in here, and I'm going to open up one of the utilities that I use very often. And if you want to know where to get this, all you have to do is send us a message. And by the way, we have someone, give me a second, this is still getting the data off of Google. As you can see, that website's not even loading up. I'm going to just put up another website right now. And guys, by the way, thank you so much for watching. We started talking about how to get your business to show up for more relevant keywords. Okay, we're going to take this, guys. As you can see, they got the keyword right there, what they're targeting, the on-page SEO, starting off with the site title. Okay, it's got the Wisconsin commercial roofing. As you can see, that's an actual keyword that they're targeting. And then they got, again, Wisconsin commercial roofing LLC. These guys were smart enough to name the company after a keyword, because probably that's what they did. They thought about it, they registered the business, and they got the business website, and now they're ranking number 2 on Google SERPs. So the on-page aspect, this one is a branded term now, and as you can see, you have the site title and you have the description. Then as we're going down, I'm looking for commercial. Okay, commercial roofing. It's got the word commercial roofing right in there, and then it's got Wisconsin commercial roofing again. It's mentioning time and time and time again, and then we look at the name, address, and phone number, NAP. It's very consistent. So that's giving these guys that leverage that I was talking about. Okay, with that being said, let me go ahead and look at how many links these guys are getting, or what type of links or page authority these guys are playing with, just to give you an idea what they're doing. Okay, let me just go ahead and make that search right now. Okay, page authority is nothing crazy, guys, nothing crazy that I would say is impossible. The main authority is 11, page authority 17. And then if we go to the same SERP results and we go to the second page, okay, let me pick another company. Okay, quality roofing, let's take this one. And again, remember, this is commercial roofing we're looking at right now. So they got 11, 17. These guys are domain authority is 5. It's only 5 and it's 20. Now the next step to look at is we're going to look at the majestic stats. And let's see if we can do one more search here. Probably. Okay, so the majestic stat shows you these guys don't have any trust flow. The guys showing up on the second page, they got their own page done, right? But as you can see, the trust flow, it's down to the ground. It's 0. Citation flow is it's 0 as well. And let me go back here. Let me see if I can go back to the SERPs. And then it's commercial roofers, commercial roofing Wisconsin. And I'm gonna take the guy that was showing up second, and then just show you guys how powerful this is and how this can transform your business. So it's a lot of factors that I'm showing you. I'm revealing to you. No other SEO company there's to show up on the screen live right there and then. And again, that's not coming up here. Live here right in front of you, just to show you how to get your website to show up and rank higher on the search engines. Okay. So we talk about the on-page optimization, how important this is. We talked about how to optimize your local maps listing and the ranking factors for this, and then as well as the keywords, what type of keywords to start optimizing and how to pick those keywords. Okay, guys. Anyone in Facebook, we're giving one Google My Business local maps listing optimization today, Friday, March the 3rd. So you've got until 7 p.m. Eastern time for you to submit your information. Send us a message. We're going to take care of you and your business. And our goal is to take you to the next level. Now, David, what question do you have? What other question you got coming in here? Or Facebook or YouTube, we're live, guys, rocking and rolling. And today's stream, we already talked about the keyword research, how to optimize your local maps listing, and ranking factors for the organic search. Okay, how much? The question I got here is, how much should I be paying for your SEO? And that's a good question. That's a really, really good question. And it really depends on the competitiveness of your marketplace. So for example, let me give you an example. The water damage restoration industry is ultra saturated. There's so much competition. Obviously there's a lot of money wherever you go, and we're in Miami. This is a very saturated market. You're going to be paying $170, $120, $80 per click, which means that there's a lot of people bidding for those terms, which means there's a lot of companies optimizing for that. And you have to be extremely careful when you're optimizing on a competitive market, because a lot of people say, okay, all I need to do is send more power links to my site and it's going to show up. And that's not the case. We talked about how important it is for you to have a properly on-page optimized site, properly structured site, how to have the right tags on your website so that it helps you rank higher on the search engines. That's half of the battle almost, a lot of times. And then you have the power links, which in combination it's going to give you more relevance. Okay, another question. Okay, how often should I update my website? Good question. Good question. Here, and this is from Dora. Dora, thank you so much for asking a question. We really appreciate you coming in on board today. And very, very simple. I mean, if you can update your website with a blog post, a business update of what's going on in your marketplace, if you can update your visitors on what's going on, something related to either your services, your best practices, or an industry news update, Google is going to pick that up and it's going to say, okay, this guy's in communication. And if your blog post is sending a link back to your website, that's only going to help you. That's only going to help you long term. So your job is not only to continue to create content that's relevant for your target market, that's going to get them to pay attention at you, but also think about the content that you should be putting out there that's to do with the buyer intention. All right, so let me give you an example. An educational topic would be how to choose a painter in, and then you put your town name. So how to choose a local painter in Wisconsin. Let me see here. How to choose a local painter in Waterford, Wisconsin. And then that blog post talks about how to choose a local painter. You give a few tips, and then somewhere in here, in the blog post text, you're gonna put a link back to the homepage that's gonna give you that relevance. And if you're doing this right, the only thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna start ranking even higher. Okay. With that being said, we also have a very special. Let me see if I can pull this thing up so that you guys see it. Let me see. I don't think I have it. I have the image anymore, but I'm gonna pull it up for next time, and that is automating your social syndication. Extremely powerful. Anytime you're posting a link through your social syndication network, one link is going to syndicate to over 75 properties that are going to give you Web 2.0 links. It's going to give you safe social media links back to your website. And what that's going to do long term is going to increase your page authority, domain authority, and even your trust flow long term. So again, guys, we've talked about all these topics that are going to help you and your business up. Did you get a winner for today's local maps business listing? Who do you have there? Nikki Soto. Hey, what's happening, Nikki? Congratulations today, March the 3rd, Friday. You're the lucky winner. You see, Nikki, we're going to put you right up here, right where you belong, on top of the world for you and your business, all right? I'll be talking to you guys next week on Monday. Tune in, send us your question, send us a message. We look forward in serving you and taking you to the top. God bless. Take care. And for everyone on YouTube Live, let me see. Anyone on YouTube Live, we are on YouTube Live. Let me see here. I think I quit.